Inside the Huddle with Casey Claxon from ClaxonSports.com.
Coming up next, we'll go inside the huddle with the Ridgewood girls cross country team. We'll be talking with head coach Wendy Croy and Lester McCurdy, and also regional qualifier Kenzie Bice. That's coming up next on Inside the Huddle, brought to you by People's Bank.
People's Bank's vision is to be the best community bank in America. People's Bank provides local, hometown relationship-based banking for all your financial needs. As your community bank, People's Bank strives to make our communities a better place to live, work, and play. We would love a chance to earn your business. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Welcome to Inside the Huddle. I'm Casey Claxon. Today we're inside the huddle with the Ridgewood cross country team. We're joined by coaches Lester McCurdy, also Wendy Croy, and our regional qualifier in Kenzie Bice. So coaches, we'll start with you guys to talk about the season. I know we're all proud of Kenzie and the accomplishment that she has with making it to the regionals this coming weekend, but give us an overall view of how the cross country season went for the Ridgewood Generals.
We had a very successful season. We were able to compete very well at the invitationals that we went to. We were led by Kenzie. Exania Hasham stepped up, as did Layla Moore, both freshmen. They stepped up. We were able to finish pretty well in the IVC. And then once again this year at the regional meet, we finished with a 5th place finish 2 years in a row. 4 teams go as a team. So we're getting very close to taking that next step to sending a team to the regional meet.
And I know it wasn't too long ago when you guys just had a co-ed cross-country team, but now you guys have kind of moved forward and established a girls team over the last couple of years.
Yeah, my first year that I coached, I had a girl. She ended up not being able to run that first year, so it was really just a boys team that first year that I coached. So to have a full girls team is pretty exciting.
You brought Lester McCurdy out of retirement to help you. So, Lester, I'm sure you're excited to be back at the coaching helm too.
Yeah, it's been a very different experience than the first time around. We just mainly had a boys team before. Now we have both. And then with the girls, having a full team of 8, and so we even had an extra.
Yeah.
For the girls, that was something definitely different. But yeah, it's always different every year. No matter how many times you see the same kids, there's always something that comes up during the year that you didn't see before.
Let's talk a little bit about the leaders of your program. You don't have any seniors on the team this year, so it looks bright for the future, but let's showcase some of the leaders of your program.
Okay, correct. We had no seniors, so we have all 8 girls back next year. Kenzie obviously was our leader, but Exania Hasham and Layla Moore, both freshmen, stepped up and took on that second place finisher in the meets. Ava Rao Hill had a really great year, stepping up a little bit. And then we also had juniors, Autumn Joyce and Maddie Larison. And then Victoria Palmer's also a junior. She was unable to run this year due to injury, but she stuck with us, helped us out at the meets, was a good asset to the team. And then on the freshman side, we also had Riley Miller as a freshman.
So Kenzie's been quiet this whole time, so maybe we should talk to her a little bit too. But Kenzie, what do you love about running cross country here for Ridgewood?
So I really like the rewarding feeling after you get done running. And then my teammates are also great. They also really push me, especially the boys.
Now, as far as competition, this is your 3rd time making it to the regionals. So tell us about the last 2 times that you ran at the regional meet and what you're looking forward to this year.
So the last 2 times at the regional meet didn't really go as planned, I guess. But this year I'm really hoping to make it to the state meet.
So you've obviously gained a lot of experience.
Yes.
So it's not like that this isn't something that you've done before.
Yeah.
So as far as expectations, you'd love to make it to the state meet. Did you make any friends maybe at last year's meet or throughout the season?
Yes. I always make friends at the meets. Kylie McKenzie from Strasburg has been my friend for a long time now, and we always end up in the same box at regionals, so that's really a fun thing to look forward to.
Well, that's good. That's exciting. That's exciting. I know we were talking to your coaches earlier, but I'll give you a chance to brag on her a little bit. But Kenzie is not just an athlete. She's a student athlete and excels in the classroom as well.
Yes, Kenzie is a 4.0 student. So she works very hard at her academics. She's also a varsity cheerleader, so she's cheering every Friday night before we head to a cross-country meet early Saturday morning. And she recently took on a job in addition to the job that she had this summer as a lifeguard. So Kenzie's a very busy girl, but Kenzie gives it her all.
Yeah. Lester, you've coached for a number of years. What are some of the best things that you see in a runner like Kenzie?
Kind of the desire to be one of the best. Try challenging different things. She's still got to work through some of the tactic part of the game, but like she gave the credit to her teammates. She gave credit to the boys. You can see some of them are still here today, volunteering their time to run with her. They've been doing that with her from the beginning, and that has been a real boon to her training and getting ready for this situation. We've talked numerous times about races and how she should be looking at running them, and some of the lessons that she's learned in the beginning of this season, she's starting to make that progression and seeing that other side of running that most people don't see it. And so a couple weeks ago, she got beat by a girl who used some tactics against her that she goes, I remember you saying that. And then the last race, she beat her using some of the same stuff against that girl. So learning that side of it, I think mentally she's a much more prepared this year for the regional meet than in the past, and that's been fun to see and develop.
Kenzie, your coaches have had a chance to brag on you. What can you say about what it's like to run for your two coaches here?
Well, they're always supporting me, and they push me, especially when I need it, especially mentally, because physically I feel like I'm there, but mentally sometimes I need that extra push.
Well, Kenzie, good luck at the regional meet. Now, Coach, I think you said she runs at 10:45 on Saturday?
10:45 Saturday at Pickerington North. We plan to head to Pickerington tomorrow afternoon, check out the course, have a nice meal at Olive Garden, as is our regional tradition every year. So looking forward to going and see the course tomorrow. Of course, she knows the course, but just to refresh and kind of go over some trouble spots and where we think she's going to need to be at her best.
Well, what are you going to have at Olive Garden tomorrow then? Coach is taking you. What's on the menu?
3-cheese ziti and cheesecake.
Calamari?
No, not calamari.
Sounds like a meal for a champion there.
Yep.
All right. Well, Kenzie, good luck this weekend. Coaches, we look to hear about the results from the race coming up on Saturday, and we certainly hope you can reach that goal to make it to the state meet the following weekend.
Thank you.
And we appreciate all of your support. You're a very big supporter and advocate of our program, so we appreciate all that you have done. You've been in it from the beginning since me as my kind of go-to for clothing and apparel, and we appreciate all you've done for our program.
All right. Well, thanks,
Well,
guys.
thank you.
And good luck to Kenzie and the Generals coming up this weekend. So that's the regional meet coming up at Pickerington North on Saturday at 10:30.
Inside the Huddle from ClaxonSports.com.